Welcome back. This video is fairly short and it's on anchoring. Anchoring is a simple, effective, and powerful way to develop stability in your emotionality. It can help you get out of ruts and back on the road to success. Anchoring, quite simply, is a conditioned response. We all have anchors. Some are intentionally created, while most are not. Who doesn't have a favorite song that when you listen to it, you get a flood of powerful memories? Do you have a smell that does the same thing? The smell of baking bread brings me back to my childhood and fond memories there. The early morning smells and dew on the grass bring me back to some fond childhood memories as well. A touch can also anchor us. Sometimes we have negative anchors, and for some people those negative anchors can really handicap them. You may not even be aware of the touch, look, smell that triggers a negative emotional response. But all of a sudden, your mood has changed. You want to constantly build positive anchors and never stop reinforcing them. To anchor yourself, you want to be in state. What that means is you want to be experiencing the positive emotions that you want to access in the future. It may require replaying the events in your mind and intensifying the submodalities so you can really feel the emotions. When you reach the peak of the emotion, you want to say something to yourself and probably touch yourself in some unique manner that you don't do regularly. Fist pump yourself, or pat yourself on the back, or tap your heart with your fist, or whatever comes to you. You probably want to make it part of your evening ritual, where you purposefully create and remember the positive experiences from the day and anchor yourself to them. Maybe you would even have different songs playing, depending on the emotion you are anchoring. Or smells in the room using essential oils can help. You want to be able to access powerful positive emotional states such as confidence, courage, perseverance, joy, love. You want those when you need them. When you're getting battered by the storms of criticism, condemnation, and contempt, or feeling the earthquakes that come with life, you may need to use the anchors to get you through the day or a particular moment in the day. Athletes use these all the time. Again, whenever you are in a positive experience, at the peak of the experience, anchor yourself with a word, phrase, and touch. In the evening ritual we'll create during the spirit course, in those situations in your mind, play them over and anchor yourself. I'd have a room set up for my evening ritual where I can have my time of quiet reflection and my time to anchor emotions and reinforce existing anchors that can weaken over time. So let's practice. Right now, I just want you to get comfortable. Breathe in. Strong exhale. Yeah. Now just imagine a time when you were totally confident. And if you don't think of a time that you were actually totally confident, imagine what it would be like to be totally confident. If you knew this moment you were about to take a test that you could not fail, maybe a test on tying your shoe, or maybe a test on how to get to your house, something you knew you couldn't fail. Imagine that confidence. How would you breathe? How would you stand and carry yourself? And get in that state now. Breathe the same way you'd breathe. Hold your shoulders the same way you'd hold them in that state of total confidence. Get a picture in your mind of doing that thing that you were totally confident. You know you cannot fail this test. You know you can't do it. Feel it. See it in your mind. Intensify those feelings. And as the peak of like, oh yeah, just make a fist or maybe tap your heart and hoo-ah! Yeah! Some sound. Attaboy! Anything unique. But anchor yourself. And repeat it. And repeat it. Make that your positive confidence anger. Before you go into a sales meeting. Hoo-ah! Before you enter the room. Anchoring that and reinforcing that day in, day out can be powerful. Maybe it's a tap on the knee, slap on the hip, different touches for different emotions. Get that song playing that you need to listen to that gets you focused and intense and confident before a big meeting. Play it over and over. We do this with athletes all the time, and it's incredibly successful. So that's all there is to the technique of anchoring. Use it. It's very powerful.